Steve, we've talked about keeping going, and the value of keeping going has got you another win.
Yeah, well, we had to keep going because we never really got going. So that's why we had to keep going. It's funny, isn't it? That performance. We talk about how good it was Saturday and all of that. That was definitely. I don't know. After the Lord Mayor's performance, wasn't it? I thought something like that could happen. I haven't mentioned it. I haven't mentioned it to the lads. I haven't mentioned it to anyone. But it's what happens. You sort of get safe. As I said before, the lads have been under a lot of stress this year. And then, are they then going to go that extra yard? We went the extra yard tonight. What we didn't do is we didn't do it sharp enough. That's any time we had any sharpness to our play, we created a chance. But there wasn't enough of those moments tonight. So I understand it. Would I be totally happy with it? Not really. But all credit to them. They keep going. And yeah, we've got the 3 points that, I probably think when I look, we might have just shaded it.
Joe had to make some big saves, didn't he, in that first half? I know it's his
did.
job, but he had to do it.
No. Well, he did make some saves early on. And thankfully their goalkeeper couldn't make those saves late on. So, yeah, I'm really pleased we got the 3 points because I think there's been other games this season where we've deserved points, certainly in this latter bit, and we haven't got them. So, getting the 3 points tonight was a big bonus for us. And I think over the period of the season, I think we've deserved them 3 points tonight.
And Mo Farr showed at the end with that finish why you waited for him and why you wanted him so badly.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was an incredible finish, wasn't it? Incredible finish. So really, really pleased with that. It's funny because he couldn't train yesterday because he felt a bit poorly yesterday. So we were hoping that he was going to be okay, but he had a bit of a sickness bug. So we didn't see him yesterday. So thankfully he turned up and he was okay today. Let's hope he gets that sickness bug the day before every game, eh? I thought he was excellent when he went on tonight. I thought that was like top draw from him.
And he did well for the first goal, didn't he? He laid the ball laid off to the.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. I thought he was excellent when he went on tonight. And we've made a few changes and it worked. All the other lads have ended up 60, 65 minutes, running their socks off. Sometimes it just gets to a point where it gets too much. We would have liked to have had a clear week to allow us to come down properly before we had to get ready again. So, the next couple of midweek games we're going to play, the sides that we play on the Saturday will be rubbing their hands that we've had to run around this pitch again for another 98 minutes.
And with Mo, you've just been gradually building him up. I think that's the longest he's had, that half an hour. And is that the case? Just sort of keep gradually building him up?
Yeah, look, the lad's been out for a long time. And I said when I brought him in here that I felt somewhere along the line he will get us 3 points. He's already done that. So I thought he was excellent when he came on. But then that's why I wanted him. And even though we had to wait all that period of time, that's why I wanted him. So, and he's a good lad as well. That's the other side of it. Forget what he's gone and done out on the football pitch. It's how he's fitted in with all the other lads. And the other lads are a good group to fit in with. They're a good group. So, I think that he's fitted in with them really, really well.
I have to talk about Isaac again. Another goal. I mean, that's 15 in the league this season, 20 for the season. It's been quite an incredible season for him. Yeah,
I thought he was one of those as well that looked sluggish tonight. I think what happens is, Hutch does a lot of running. And you know, I think Saturday he was at 12.5k. He won't be far short of that tonight, but probably what will happen is his high speed or his intensity wouldn't have been as good as it would have been on Saturday. But, you know, Hutch gets through a lot of running, and the thing is, when you're getting towards it, I could have easily took Hutch off tonight, but the thing is, when you're needing a goal, he will always come up with one, and he gets one chance and he sticks it away. But it was another brilliant finish by him. Brilliant finish. He's another good lad who's come in and worked really hard, settled into the group. You know, so I think it was another good finish by him. But to be honest, for me tonight, our best player was Luke Young, by a country mile. By a country mile, he was magnificent tonight. He was magnificent. He kept going. He covers every blade of grass. He's an incredible professional, and he's done really, really well since I've been in, or certainly for me. But you know, great character, sets the tone all the time.
I was going to ask about him simply because without Ben Stevenson in, and he's been asked to play in a slightly different role in the last couple of games.
I think he's played really, really well in there. You know, would we like Ben available? Of course we would like Ben available. Ben's been one of our best players this year. But, you know, what you're getting then is you're getting Youngie go back into a 6, which has been slightly different to where he has played. But, you know, the good thing about it, they know what to do. Even though tonight we had some great moments, but we didn't quite execute them because we looked a bit leggy. I don't know whether I need to shut them down now for a couple of days and just let them rest. I need to have a little think about that.
Okay, well done, thank you.